Clancy went into the dining hall, called the others to gather here. He also told them to compile a list of evidences from the alibis they had gathered. Soon, truth files began swarming inside the
Oh wait,
cop
okay, that's
cloud
what the
room.
hell did I fucking wrote? Wait, never mind. I'm kind of fucking up. Never mind, it's fine. I think it's actually fine.
Yeah,
Right?
no worries.
Soon, true files began swarming inside
Uh,
the cup call. Yeah, it's fine. I'm freaking out for no reason. Yeah. It's like my memory is slowly coming back. Oh, I wrote that in. Never mind.
yeah.
Oh man, now I gotta read stuff and from the true files and alibis. Yeah, it's an actual concept. What the hell I was talking about? Lame. Why did you even become a cop if you never liked reading? Cause I get to flex my 200 IQ towards people like you who mock me. And I can read. I was just lowering your guard so to take you by surprise. What the hell are you on? We're on the same team, dummy. So, what should we do next?
We read and discuss. We have a lot of information on our hands now, and the other suspects have yet to come.
Do we have all the info we need? Should we also check the clothes of the suspects? There was a struggle between the culprit and the victim after all. Sorry to disappoint ya, but a struggle may not have happened. Look at this. Oh yeah, now we get to choose an evidence.
Okay, there's they played basketball.
Really?
Yeah, Tenma played basketball. Yeah, he could have ripped him there.
Well, I mean, the question is here is that Alter
Yeah.
is suggesting that a struggle happened between the culprit and the victim, and Fushichin is arguing against that. Maybe that's not the case, so you have to provide evidence for Fushichin to counter Galtimer.
The collar had a rip, so it couldn't have
Wait, I think you should definitely read all the truth files and let's pick a look, give it a look, because
Yeah, I'm reading them right now. Because Tenma got sick, right?
yeah.
He could have gotten sick. Yeah, so Tenma wasn't there when the rabbit carrying. Yeah, Oh, obviously, like, but why was Tenma's clothes ripped at 6 o'clock? I feel like I'm missing something. Like, I'm presenting the evidence of Tenma's clothes at 18.
Right, okay. I presented it, and you were correct.
Nice.
Yeah. According to...
Yeah, it's
You found it, right?
yeah.
Yeah. According to Marianne, Tim had wrinkled his clothes and his collar was ripped during dinner. It's strange that only Marianne noticed this, but considering how I had to closely inspect him to notice this, it's easy for the unsightful to miss. I see. So, Tim must struggled against someone before 18 p.m.? With whom? I don't know about that. Maybe the other suspects can tell us when they come. Also, yeah, it was definitely intentional that only, your wife the wife notices her husband's, ripped clothes. There's a nice detail I try to add.
You got me thinking. Yeah, cause I was also thinking about cause Hori wasn't there.
Yeah.
He was lost at some point.
Well, I mean, Hori was there at 18 p.m. I mean, otherwise they would say Hori was not there. But she was there.
Right.
The five, your turn.
5 of them sat on the chairs and started reading the files when Joey came into the dining hall. Guys, the team checked out the clean knife for fingerprints and found none. I guess the knife really super clean. It couldn't be that easy. The detectives read the alibis and the truth files carefully for half an hour.
What's the matter?
I feel like there's something off about certain alibis. I feel so as well.
Well, no use contemplating. Bring the one you suspect into the room and smack some truth onto their faces.
Hey, let me plan things a little.
All plans are doomed to fail. You gotta live in the present, my girl. Make shit up as you go.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wasn't. It was just a friendly advice to my favorite police girl.
I'll kick you in the balls. Salim, could you bring a suspect if one of us calls for them?
Sure. Yeah, this section is hard, but also very
Okay.
fun. I'll.
Yeah. The story so far is it's interesting. I love I love crime shows and etc. Right? So it's really intriguing for my brain, and I have some problem with memory. So this is really good for me actually. But
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
really interesting though.
everyone has a problem with
Marion
memory.
knows.
It is really hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, like
Yeah. Cause
in order for
okay.
like people to not get stuck, I had to add true files and alibis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't have had a chance to remember everything here, but it's like they have the recorder, right? So it makes sense why they could like go back and go through the alibis.
So who you gonna call?
This is hard. I think like okay, Marion, sus. Suki, sus. Yumiko is also really sus because the knife was clean. She was the one that the knives were washed by Jude, and she cleaned dried them up, right?
Well, I mean, that happened before a little bit before dinner. Clean knife.
But no one would have wondered. No one would have wondered if they if he was just standing there washing some knives and stuff. No one would have wondered. Mew, I don't think it was her. She was mad. She was. But someone had went into her room. But yes, I don't know. Suki is.
So yeah, in
Yeah,
this
hold up.
section, the point is that, like, I guess this is not really a spoiler, but the point is that you have to find lies in people's alibis, which makes it really hard.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Like,
Okay.
the characters are saying, these alibis have something strange in them. That's suggesting that some people lied.
I thought of something while we were going through. I think Reiner. That seems sus. But did he? I need to just check real quick about Reiner. He said he went to knock on Mew's door.
Did he vote when?
No. Mew said 0-0. There was a heart. No.
I mean, just curious. I mean, I'm asking, how many like detective games did you play? Are you familiar with Danganronpa, Ace Attorney, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan as well.
Yeah. I saw you had some gameplay on your channel, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's
definitely.
awesome. Okay, I might just be stupid, but I think I'm gonna question Suki.
Okay. Also, you definitely should talk to each suspect at least once because I did try to make it funny.
All right. Was you Suki or was I Suki?
Oh yeah, you were Suki, right? You were Suki. Finally,
All right.
despite
All
your
right,
father
okay.
being murdered.
It's not like that. I thought you were asking how my health was. Aside from the recent stressful events, it's fine.
Do you suspect anyone for the murder of Tema or your sister's disappearance?
Why would I have? I'm not a detective. I'm not very observant either.
You may not be a perceptor, but I bet you're pretty creative.
I guess so.
I bet it's easy to come up with murder plans.
What are you implying? I'm just decent at coming up with invention ideas in a school project. That's all. Fiction's just messing with you.
We have your alibi. Is there anything you would like to add on to it?
Not much. I'm pretty sure I mentioned everything that's worth mentioning.
Right. Okay. So you want to accuse of lying?
Hold up.
Exactly when? Or you're not?
You played alone at 10 a.m. He played basketball at 10 a.m.
Have you checked the basketball record?
Yeah, I'm just double checking when Suki and his father was in, cause I think that was after. No, yeah, he said he was in the basketball court alone at 10. But someone else played basketball. Someone else at least said that they played basketball.
I mean, you might be messing up in your memory. In which case, you could also like check the alibis and see for yourself.
Yeah, I checked the alibi, but I'm gonna check the basketball. Something happened. Something is happening around the basketball. Mew played basketball at 14. But why was Marion in the basketball court?
I mean, you have to like remember the times because You know, unless they're like coinciding one another, it's okay to go to the basketball court. I mean, who doesn't like basketball, right?
Yeah, fair, fair, fair. Okay, but there's something off about this. There was something that was really suspicious about him. I'm going to just talk to them and see if I can get something out of them when I'm talking to him.
Okay. So you want to talk to?
Salim went out and quickly returned.
Oh,
I'm talking to Marion right now.
okay.
So how is life going?
Fine. No. I guess terrible considering my husband just died and my daughter is missing.
Don't let it get to you too much.
You think it's that easy to stay calm?
I wasn't trying to say that. I'm just worried for you, that's all. Take care of yourself.
Thanks, I guess.
Fancy shot a confident smile at her.
Are you hitting on me?
What?
Just because my husband is dead doesn't mean I'm willing to spread my legs for any man who shows sympathy for me. You mistake me for a woman with no dignity.
No, that's not what I...
How dare you? Our boss is way more cooler and more level-headed than your sorry excuse of a husband. He has the money and the power. If you don't take his gentle offer, then he might have to force you to submit in uncomfortable ways.
Yo, hold up. Yo, Patricia, shut the fuck up.
I love this conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna just check up on her to refresh my memory. Yeah, okay, Tenma's waking up, happy and cheerful. Tenma had a fasting day, right? At least,
Yeah.
Miriam is saying so. Felt sick at the basketball court would be understandable if you're fasting, but at the same time, though.
Also, I'm kind of wondering. You say Tema is at the basketball court, but the basketball record is in evidence, right? Like, have you seen that?
Yeah.
But it doesn't
yeah.
show anything about Tema. Like, you know how to read it, right? Suki 10 to 10:50 means that he was there for 55 minutes during that time frame.
Oh yeah, people. Yeah, okay, I see this now. Tenma wasn't at the basketball court.
Yeah, I think that was just your
Oh yeah,
imagination.
but yeah, he was sick then.
I think it was Tenma. Have you checked the evidence? Blue Tenma?
Yeah.
Way down there.
Yeah, Blue Tenma. At 19, they were playing Rec Room. He wasn't playing basketball. Notice that Tenma's face had become sickly. So that was at 19. 19:30. Yeah, right. Rec Room. I'm thinking like rec, like in basketball terms.
Oh, I see. That's why you got the.
Because in
You should also like read and even try to memorize the map. That is very useful.
Yeah. Because
like in any
dark room. Here's the rec room.
Positioning like matters a lot.
Hold up. Okay. I am going to have to think properly here, because here's hallway 1A, right? Something happened before 18. What? After 19, yeah, he ran away, but no one saw him after that.
Yeah.
How come?
Yeah, that's
no one
definitely
saw.
strange.
Yumiko went to rest also around 19. Yumiko could have obviously taken a knife.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
And Yumiko could have taken a knife. She went to rest at 19. Yeah, when she entered the kitchen, seeing that Marion was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of like wondering. Okay, did I make this game a little too hard, because it starts out very easy, and this section is fucking hard.
Yeah, Marion Sahori. No, that's not Hori. But where was the private rooms info? Yeah, all right. Mew claims to have lost the card. Yeah. Someone could have taken it from her. Marion has the card. Yeah, because at 19, Yumiko and Joseph they opened the guest room.
Yeah, this game.
And the card in the box was empty. Let me talk to Yumiko. Yumiko, that's the one I'm gonna check now.
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, she went out. Yeah. Okay. Before I'm talking to anyone, I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Okay. So
give me
I pressed
2
talk
seconds here.
on
Yeah.
Yumiko
I need to.
So.
Yeah.
Yumiko.
It's Yumiko.
I know. Fushichin eyed Yumiko up from down.
Helen slapped the back of Fushichin's head.
What the hell was that for?
You're obviously being a perv.
No, I was totally using my detective vision.
Was the derpy expression on your face also necessary for your detective vision?
I just focused too much, okay?
Why do I doubt that?
Maybe it's because Fushigin has a maid fetish? Pathetic. Hey, that's private info, Galtimore. It's necessary to inform all sorts of truth to our team. Can a guy have some privacy? Well, you never should have trusted your privacy to me. Fushigin will remember this act of betrayal.
Should I go? Only if we say so. Anything you want to add to your alibi? I have said everything I remember there. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Hmm.
this is just a funny little exchange. Talks are usually that, but they're
yeah.
canon.
Yeah, but they're funny. I don't know if you can, if that has anything to do with it, but I remember that there was some talk about cheating in the first time, and I don't think Tenma is cheating with his children. So I'm thinking she is lying.
Is there anything about cheating in the true false or alibis?
Oh, hold up! Now I found. Oh my god, I am stupid. The victim's name, according to our medical team, he died between 21 p.m. and 23 p.m. So why have I been looking like before and after that time? Okay, so Michael was gone from.
Oh yeah, it's Mikhail, I think. Yeah, Michael. Like I swear I did not make a mistake, right? You write Michael with a C, right?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, when exposing someone's lie, you are going to use the true files. So logically, you should at least think that, okay, I'm going to choose a certain part of the alibi, and I'm going to choose a true file and use the true file to contradict the certain alibi. Point out the contradiction with that mechanic.
I do not know any time she would be, because at what time would I be? Oh, okay, hold up. Because she only mentioned that, but Marion, yeah. So the once a week fasting, that seems to be checked by everybody. Oh, hold up. At 14, she read books for a while. Who else was in the? It was around 12. Jude. At 12. But that's at 15. Uh-oh. 15. But hold up. At 15, Marion entered the dining hall and asked Yumiko to join them. They went away, but Suki... yeah, so that's true. But Zuko changed his clothes at that time.
I mean, I definitely think the part that's making this section hard is the fact that you have to do certain things that are not very expected, and also mainly because alibis are also like my writing is good, but it's not perfect. So certain parts can seem like a lie, but not really. So you should definitely try out certain combinations.
Either Jude or Marion is lying, because at 18, Oh, but I can check. I can check who lied by seeing what Yumiko said, because Yumiko started searching and giving me the cups while I washed it. Yumiko cleaned them all, right? So that's Jude's version. Marian says, saying that she gave the one. No, she watched. I read wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like you have
If it
such a
was a
big
rinker,
pool of information, so definitely skimming through that to find lies is
if you want a suggestion from me, if it would be possible, I don't know how you make this stuff. I'm not that smart.
yeah. I mean,
But you can try to put something like a comparison. Like you can open two alibis, compare
oh
them.
shit. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely true, I guess. But the problem is, in order to do that, you need to like move the screen with your mouse and then open another screen. Like I guess I can do that, but it's hard to program. Like how do you
Yeah.
choose what screen is above the other screen? Like how do you switch between that?
Well, like you could probably do it like you do when you're doing like multiple sites on one screen. Like you have one with Google and one with this like a Word. It's just like you can just click and drag them.
Well, there is one thing I can
Because that was
probably
a 23.
easily implement is the fact that you can press a button on your keyboard to close certain things so you can scroll faster. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
That can happen too, and I definitely think opening two screens and moving them around is. I can try, I guess.
It's just a suggestion. The game is great. Otherwise, like
Yeah.
I enjoy reading it. I like that it's difficult because
Yeah.
was that with a knife?
See, like that's my like mentality. Like I kind of always found like certain times I was stuck on Ace Attorney, and with Danganronpa I just kind of like watched some Let's Plays, but I also sometimes play. But generally I found those decently easy, unless you know certain Danganronpa gameplays like Proof Hangman's Gambit, something like that can fuck me over. But otherwise, the logic is generally easy. And in this game, I try to make the logic hard.
I found where I can ask her about the card. Because she said she never lost sight of it.
Yeah. I mean,
But
Maria
at
said she didn't lose it.
23,
I mean,
yeah, she said she didn't lose it. And in Mew's alibi, she said she opened Hori's. Oh, I can check the time. But what was it? I was worried about Hori. At 22, I exited my room and I went to Hori's room and opened her door using the spare master key card.
yeah, she did.
Locked doors. Oh,
Did you find?
no, it's Mew that's lying.
Oh,
Yeah, cause it doesn't say anything here about Hori's room being opened at 22.
yeah. I'm looking at it right
And
now.
Hori's room was opened at so Mew is a dirty liar.
Okay. Wanna choose a different suspect?
Yeah, I'm choosing Mew. I'm getting on her ass about this.
So you wanna talk or accuse of lying?
I'll talk to her first. So, you doing okay?
Terrible. I'm worried about Tori.
Aren't you sad about your father's death?
Of course I am, but can't do anything about spilt milk, or in this case, spilt blood. Ew. Anyways, there should be at least something we can do, something to find Hori, right? We're trying, girl, but unfortunately I have no clue. So much for someone who claimed to have 200 IQ. Even if you have 200 IQ, you can't do shit without evidence. In fact, that's precisely why logic and human brain sucks ass. Can't do shit if the culprit didn't make mistakes and you lack evidence. Stop making excuses. I don't care if you use logic or magic. Find my sister fast. Stop shouting at us. We're not your pawns. And all this thinking really hurts my head, okay? God, you're useless. Why does the police force suck so bad? Oh, fuck you too. If you're so smart, do it yourself.
Fujin got up from his chair and pulled out his badge and gave it to Mew. Then he headed out of the room. He's overreacting. He'll be back. He really does commit to all of his jokes, huh? Fujijin jumped back into the room with a smile.
Of course, when I do something, I always do it totally. There's nothing worse than being split and wishy-washy in the things you do. Then commit to it and find my sister. Got it, got it. You're starting to sound like a broken record.
I'm accusing her.
Yeah. I'm lying?
That was
Really?
that.
Yeah, I pressed accuse of lying.
Yes, this section of your alibi is a lie. 22 p.m.
Got any evidence to prove I'm lying, sis? Yes, right, of course.
She works to the shed.
You can just use the room lock and unlock record. I mean, that's
Yeah,
what you
I did
looked
that.
at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Are you
The
pressing?
lock and unlock records tell everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pressed the room.
What's so special about that?
Let's assume he told the truth and did get
Okay,
Master Crate Keycard from your dad, but you didn't unlock Horace's room at 22 p.m. If you did, the unlock lock logs should have noted it.
That's
But the unlock lock the unlock logs clearly show that Horace's room door was not unlocked at 22 p.m. In fact, her door was not unlocked until 20. Ever since it was locked at 1920.
crap! Oh shit, good job, Helen. I actually would have noticed that if I paid attention to Mew's alibi.
Why did you lie, Mew? I don't get it.
Perjury is a crime, you know. Okay, I'll speak the truth, but don't put me in jail, please. Yeah, you got a truth about 22 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, let's go. Fine, I'll tell the truth. I lied about having a master keycard. Dad never gave me one.
Also.
But I did check Hori's room at 22 p.m. That is undoubtedly true. How? You couldn't have entered Hori's room through the door or the window. I entered through the hole that connects Hori and our room. If you look at the map of the mansion, Hori and my room are right next to each other. You can check it if you want.
Oh, hold up. I need to check that out real quick. I said, Hori.
It's on the second floor.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah, I see it, like the little dent.
I mean, that dent is mostly because I fucked up on my right drawing, but otherwise, yes.
Alright. What? Why would something like that exist?
It's funny, really. That hole in the wall has a strange history. It happened a few months ago, when Dad and Mom knew that Hori and I had an inappropriate, or I should say, much more deeper relationship than just being sisters. They decided to monitor us, which is why only Mom and Dad have card keys that can access other people's private rooms and invade their personal space. We decided to only keep this in the family, but Suki said he told Joseph about this. The family, even Juri and Yumiko, did their best to separate us during our regular schedules, which is why Hori and I devised a plan to create a hole that will connect us into one another's private rooms. It took us almost a month, but by using the time when our family wasn't at home or during nighttime, we managed to create a giant hole using various tools. After that, we happily went into each other's room and spent the night together in each other's embrace without the family knowing what we were up to. That's quite hard.
Oh, shut up, who's the bitch?
Yeah, you're just assuming things. Maybe she's not talking about anything sussy. You just have a vibrant imagination. I mean, their sister. I love the sound Hori makes when I finger her insides. Okay, never mind. Anyways, when I entered Hori's room, Hori was not in her room. I went back into my room using the hole and relaxed on my bed, hoping that Hori will notify me when she's in her room.
That hole still exists, right?
Yeah, it does.
Then we should go check it out. After we finish this questioning the other suspects.
Yeah, that's the lie. And unfortunately, I think the alibis don't get updated. True files get updated, but the alibis don't.
Reiner seems like he went into the dark room at some point, right?
Why do you think that?
Entered the garage.
I mean, he went to the garage.
Yeah, so that's true. Marion entered the kitchen, purchased the tank for the meal, then left. Jude told Yumiko she exited. Jude started. I sat there. Then left. I think I'm going to talk to Reiner.
Yo, hello. So, the family lets you sleep in the garage. Oh no. It's usually at the guest bedroom or the main hall. I'm supposed to be the bodyguard, so I should be alert, especially during nighttime.
Seems like a tough job. Not as tough as being a detective.
Talk about wanking yourself.
Hey, it's definitely a skill-based job. I thought you would agree with me.
Probably, I'm not good with thinking stuff. I imagine it's pretty hard.
Enough of that. I'm more surprised how the murder happened and the person went missing while you were in charge.
I'm so sorry. It's no use delving on the past. Anything dangerous you saw during the day of the murder? I heard that 2 knives went missing from Jude. We heard from the elevator was recorded. In that case, I really have nothing to add. Well, that was a waste of time, I guess.
Yeah, who else helped carry that thing? That was Reiner. No, that was the 2 guests. It's a lot of information to try to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you.
I mean, you're doing a pretty good job thus far. I mean, you exposed 1 lie. Currently,
Yeah.
you have to find a liar from all these 6.
Okay, everybody got a lie. If I remember, the only way from the to 10 months Marion's bedroom is through the fun room.
Yes.
Yeah, but you were there before, so that doesn't work. Yeah, like I feel like I'm stuck, man. Shit, right? Cause yeah, Mew lied about.
Yeah, having the master keycard. She
that.
said, yeah. I guess I really should make it made a true file out of the hole in the wall and the fact that she doesn't have a master keycard. But
yeah,
I guess definitely when I make another version, I'll definitely make it so that the true files get updated as when the story goes further on. Because you know, certain alibis, certain true files do get outdated fast.
Man, I've been stuck here a while.
You want me to give you a hint now?
Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you for the follow.
Okay,
Ryan.
I'm going to tell you the liar, at least the liar. Okay.
All right.
The liar is Marianne. Only 1 left.
Yeah, cause
oh, you have to find the lie that's related to Marianne.
Yeah, cause
look at her alibi and see if she contradicts some evidence.
Yeah, cause I'm trying to see if all the evidence connected to Marianne. All right, she regularly checked your key card.
This section is hard.
Yeah, it is, but it really is.
The lie is definitely strange. I would say
20.
It's easy, kind of easy to miss.
Yeah, I'm just looking for anything mentioning Marianne. Yeah, when they entered the kitchen, I am not. Yeah, I haven't gotten it yet.
Huh, okay. Like, I'm trying to like give you a hint that's simple to you and satisfying, while also like not spelling it out. Well, it's definitely something that's not like. I guess the lie itself is before dinner. I'll just say that.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah, cause I've been looking at the completely wrong time. Well, hold up, weren't you? You were in the kitchen. God. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, Marianne, you said you entered the kitchen. Accused of lying.
Oh, you think I lied in my alibi? And choose.
Yes, I do. You specifically lied about. Huh?
And what time is it?
You specifically lied about 18 p.m.
Yeah. You wait, 18?
18.
Okay. All right. You got any proof to back that up?
She said she was. That she wasn't in the. She said she went out. She said she came in to the kitchen at 18, but the 2 others say that Marianne already were there.
Yeah. But what evidence like goes against that? Is there any evidence that goes against that?
Oh, I think it's a second knife suspect that will work.
Okay, I'm going to press
Because
that,
after
right?
dinner, since she already. Huh? Yeah, I'm going to press that now.
Oh no, you got me. Not.
Oh, damn. Honestly, I don't know what you're trying to do either. Sag. There's something off about 15, because she followed me, we chatted for a while and got separated. I went to the kitchen to relax there by myself. Yumiko said she was there all by herself.
That's strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
You wanna try accusing?
Yeah, accused of lying.
So which truth file?
I would think it would be the clean knife, but yeah, Yumiko and Marianne at 15.
Okay.
Yumiko has given her alibi and said that at 15, after she departed with you, she went into the kitchen. You said you went into the kitchen after departing with Yumiko as well. Strange, isn't it? How none of you saw each other at the kitchen?
Ah!
It's too late to take back your word. You're hiding something from us.
Oh, sorry. Please, this was just a genuine mistake. My mind is hazy after Tama's death is all. But now I remember the truth. I was actually at the garage at that time. Really? Yes. I usually clean stuff at the kitchen around that hour. So I messed up. Sorry.
Wow, you're really bad at lying, aren't you?
Huh?
Yeah, cause of the garage. Reiner was asleep then, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you can look at the garage footage.
Yeah, Reiner, yeah, he sat in the freaking garage at that time.
Okay, you wanna present that?
Present evidence.
Yeah.
This is the garage footage. Who said you washed
Oh,
the
wait,
garage at
watch the
15?
car,
Well,
fuck.
I don't see any of that in the footage. Pardon?
Oh yeah, I think I made a typo there. I said wash the garage. I wrote wash the garage, damn. Wash the car. Oh yeah, that's... There was a terrible lie. Considering that you showed me the footage yourself, you should have remembered. Okay, truth about 15 p.m.
Stop stalling and tell us what exactly happened at 15 p.m.
I'm honestly clueless about what you are hiding. 15 p.m. isn't an important time frame for Tenma's murder. I'm not hiding anything. I simply misremembered. I have a bad memory, see? I was actually outside of the mansion at this time. My brain somehow messed up and thought I did something before going out on a stroll outside of the mansion. But in fact, I didn't. After separating from Yumika, I simply got out of the mansion and walked. Bullshit! You're definitely lying. There's no way someone would make up a false alibi twice because of bad memory. I'm old. You seem to be about 30 years old. Well, I'm 48. My memory tends to mess up during stressful situations, see? I don't know. You seemed pretty level-headed when we spoke at the office. Look, I'm tired and stressed out. I don't want to deal with any more emotional stress. You aren't going to pay for my medical bills if I suddenly collapse here now, are you?
Saying that Marion went away from the detectives and leaned against the door. What do we do now? I'm afraid we can't force the truth out of her. We don't have any evidence that links her to Tenma's murder or the kidnapping, so taking her to a cell to interrogate her is out of the question. Let's remember this event, but don't push her too hard.
Yeah, okay, choose a different suspect. That's going to, advance the story.
Okay, I don't know what the hell Marion Steele is, but we gotta check out the hole Mew mentioned. Let's get Mew and investigate her room. But before they could get out, Joey entered the room. There's also one other strange thing. Galtamore, you're good with computers, right? We need to help. We need help cracking the code in Tenma's PC on the inspection room.
Doesn't Marianne or any of the household member know the password to that?
Apparently not. Only Tenma had access to that computer.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. Galtamore
and Joey sprinted out to the dining hall. The other detectives exited the dining hall as well, and the main hall. At the main hall was Mew. Helen grabbed her arm and asked her to come with them. They together quickly walked upstairs and entered Mew's room. There wasn't much irregularity in the room. A desk with dozens of books, notebooks on top, and a bed was at one wall. At the opposite side of was a bookcase with a TV on top. There was a huge carpet behind the bookcase. Mew went into the other room, pushed the small bookcase to the other side of the room. He pulled out the carpet, and indeed, there was a hole, big enough for any person to crawl through. The other side of the hall seemed to be blocked off by a carpet. Salim crawled through the hole and went in on the other side.
Yeah, I'm in Hori's room now, no doubt about it. The hole works. Well, this does explain the confusion I was having about how Hori escaped from her room when there's no passage to do so.
Salim crawled back into Mew's room and got up to his feet.
Did you tell anyone about this hole? No, only Hori and I knew. If anyone else knew, they could tell our parents, and they will be furious.
Salim put a hand on his mouth and thought for a while.
That means one thing. Only you could have kidnapped Hori. Yeah, what else would it mean? You were the only person who knew about the existence of this hole besides Hori. The kidnapper has to have known about this hole to kidnap her. But I didn't. I will never do anything to hurt Hori. You seem to have a deep lust towards her. I won't be surprised if you decide to kidnap her away from the rest of the household members.
You looked grimly towards Salim.
Well, there is one other possibility. A possibility far more likely.
What's that?
Hori escaped on her own. Maybe she thought the oppression she felt at this mansion was too much and wanted to run away from it all. I suppose there is one problem with this theory. That's right. Hori will never leave me alone and escape. We will escape together if that were the case. No, not that. You need a master keycard or Miu's own private room key to open Miu's room door. Exactly. That's why my theory is superior. Miu lied about watching TV. She was in fact kidnapping and putting Hori into her room at that time. As hard as that might be, no, I didn't do something like that. Only she can unlock her own door from the inside.
What are you two talking about? Do you know how to read? Yeah, I tried to click it, but it didn't work at first. I was like, oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn, yeah.
Both of your logic is based on this nonsense. Look at this.
So what is Classic trying to
say? The Muse door was unlocked.
So you're choosing room unlock and lock record?
No.
Oh, no.
No, the truth file that says Muse door unlocked.
Oh. Okay, you want to present evidence?
As you can see, you guys...
Yeah,
I presented it. As you guys can see, you guys are a fool.
I don't see any foolishness other than your pretentiousness.
Wait, what?
Yeah, if you wanted to shit talk us, at least bring up a good reason to.
Okay, hold up. I did think that would...
So basically, Fushichin...
Yeah, because her room was...
And Salim was talking about how, you need Miu's personal room or room keycard or master keycard to unlock Miu's room. And then Fushichin was like, oh, Hori disappearing is the superior for... Hori going off on herself is the superior theory. And Salim is saying, oh, Miu stealing Hori is more superior theory because Miu has her own personal keycard. And Clancy is saying that, oh, both of you are dumb. And here's the evidence.
Because, yeah, if I look at the unlock lock room, Miu's door was unlocked at 2005.
See, that's the thing.
Then Yumiko's...
I think, yeah, Salim himself is theorizing that when Miu's door was unlocked at 2005, Miu lied and unlocked her door herself.
Yeah, right.
That's his theory.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's a contradiction there.
Yeah, because that would be at 19, right?
Yeah, Hori was inside her own room apparently at 1920. So it's possible for Miu to enter Hori's... Yeah, I think Miu unlocked her door at 2005, entered her own room, used the hall, knocked out Hori, carried her out, and then locked her door at 2030. I think that's Salim's theory.
Yeah, but then it's a private rooms info, because it says here these rooms can that Yumiko, Jude's, Hiro, and Muse and Suki's could be unlocked without personal or master key card when you're inside.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Okay, you want to present that?
The private rooms, those can be unlocked from the inside without the key card. If you pull the door handle down from the inside, even a locked door would unlock.
Oh shit, you're right. Wait, that actually means my theory is better than Salim's all along? We both can't read. Don't try to be the lesser loser here. And besides, my theory still stands. All Miu and Hori could have known about the hole. Miu used this to her advantage. She unlocked her own door at 2005 and entered her room. Using the hole, she entered Hori's room, knocked out Hori, carried Hori and exited her own room and locked it at 2030. Afterwards, she took and hid Hori somewhere we wouldn't find. And then she unlocked and locked her door at 2030 to make it seem like she's exiting her own room at 2030 to make her an alibi for herself. Where will I hide Tori? You can't just accuse me of a fury that lacks in details explaining major steps.
Plus, your theory also contradicts an evidence.
Okay, what is Helen talking
Well,
about?
yeah, but if you look at, okay, entered her room using the hole, she entered into his room, knocked out, carried Tori, and exited the room. Afterwards, she is exiting a room, making an alibi for herself. Where would I hide? You can't just, Huri's room was unlocked at 20:00, but that could be a Mew just carrying her out. You guys in chat think?
I mean, chat might be super smart.
Yeah, probably they're like, yeah, you're a dumbass. Look at this thing. Afterwards, well, she couldn't have hidden someone in that time because she was live streaming, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's present that evidence, shall we?
Have Mew live streamed her in her own room from 2035 to 2115. In the footage that's on the internet, you can clearly see the background of the video is Mew's room. She had to have been inside a room from 2030 to 2320. There's nowhere for her to leave her own room after the live stream ended without alerting the unlocked lock system. Clancy walked up to the window, stared while listening to Helen.
You're right. She only could have left her room at 23:20. And considering that she met Marianne and the others at the main hall at 23 p.m., she doesn't have any chance to kidnap Hori. Perhaps between 20:05 and 20:30, she had a chance to carry Hori, but that seems like a short amount of time. Short time for Mew, not for Hori.
I hate to admit it, but it does raise the possibility of Hori escaping our realm significantly.
Oh, you can press the spacebar to...
Hey, what the hell is that? The others turned around to see Clancy sticking his face out the window. They gathered next to Clancy quickly in response to Clancy. Clancy pointed his finger, looking in the direction. They all noticed that a gum was attached to the corner side of the window. Salim quickly ran out the window.
Our room.
Before long, Salim came back with his briefcase. He opened it and pulled out a glass cutter. Carefully, Salim began cutting the glass. After he was done, he pulled out the circular glass with the gum on top. Salim grabbed the gum with his glovey hand and pulled out an extremely small glass-like square. Small glass-like square. That's a microscopic camera.
A camera, you see?
Damn obscure camera used in medical operations. It connects wirelessly to the host and displays what it's perceiving through the glass-like lenses. How long could this have been at Mew? Did you know this gum before?
No, this is the first time I've ever seen this.
You remember looking at the exact location of where the gum was? Using your testimony, we could deduce when this camera was placed.
I'm sorry, I don't remember anything. I don't usually look out through the window, and I doubt any of my other family members looks out through this window too. That's bad. It means we can't know who placed this on the window. At least, it should be one of the people who regularly visit this mansion, right? Probably, but Jack, Joseph, Niall, George also regularly visited this mansion too. They were at the mansion during the day of the murder, but even before then they visited. That makes things very difficult. But that was helpful. Now we do know that people other than Hori and Mew knew about this hole.
The detectives exited Mew's room together. Just then, Galtimore jumped out to greet them at the large hall. Oh hey, Galtimore.
Oh, so you guys were in there? Anyways, our team just cracked open Temma's computer at the inspection room, and we were checking the stuff in it. Not a whole lot related to the case, but we did find something interesting. Someone has been tampering with the computer at 2040 to 2330.
Are you sure it's not some sort of automatic program?
It's not. I got this info from running a program that checks what import has been entered into the PC and when. At 2040, the PC was booted, and ever since then, someone has been inputting commands from the keyboard and the mouse till 2320. They have been attempting to breach the security of a folder that has been heavily locked. The folder is named Research Findings. Our team is currently trying to unlock that folder, and in all honesty, it seems pretty hard. I would love to help them, but frankly, I'm clueless.
Huh, I guess we need a computer expert on this case, huh?
Yeah,
Sounds of footsteps came from the staircase below, and soon Joey showed up. Hey guys, the, the other suspects arrived. The 5 detectives went downstairs. There were 5 new faces in the main hall. Alright, mind introducing yourself to us? You wanna do George?
yeah, you do.
Oh, of course, I'm George King, the victim's friend, and this is my son, Joseph.
Okay, I'm going to do.
Yo!
Oh, should I do Joseph? Yeah, I think I should.
Oh, yeah, you could do Joseph.
Yo,
Should I do Jack Don?
I think I should do Jack Don.
Jack Don.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Alright, if you
okay, Clancy.
take, you can take,
I think I should take Jack Don. Jack Don.
alright.
You take Mikhail.
Kyle Mill here.
Okay, and you take Niall.
Now, Nelson. Nice to meet you.
Oh, that's so good. Let's not waste time further. We'll get your alibis.
Clancy nodded, and quickly the detectives dispersed into each room with one of the suspects. Clancy was the one to get Jack's alibi inside the rec room. Start from the day of the murder. When you arrived at the victim's mansion.
I entered the mansion garage with my car. I got out to greet Joseph and George, then I quickly left the garage. I was headed towards the bathroom. I hoped they would excuse my misbehavior. But strangely enough, I saw Tema and the female servant Yumiko at hallway 1A together. They seemed to be hugging. I quickly went away so as to not disturb them.
Wait, they were hugging, you say? Are you sure about what you saw?
Yes, they were definitely hugging. I think they even pecked too.
Anything else to note?
Not really, I left them to their own personal business.
Continue your alibi then.
I entered the hallway of doors. There was nice paintings all around the walls of that hallway, so I observed. Then Mihail entered the hallway as well. Mihail and I entered the rec room together we played billiard. We got tired, so we switched to playing cards there. Mew entered the rec room and told us to go to the diner hall for dinner. We both went there. Jude, Yumiko went and brought family cups and ketchup. They also came with Marianne. Everyone finished their food and started laughing and talking about various subjects. Jude and Yumiko took all the plate pots away to probably wash them. Joseph left the room and immediately afterwards, Hori, Mew, Marianne also left. George asked Tema to give his test tubes to George and Tema agreed. Tema said the tubes and chemicals are upstairs. George brought the trolley to the main hall. Afterwards, Tema, George, Suki, and me and Mihail all went upstairs, entered the lab, and brought down chemicals and tubes very carefully onto the trolley. George, Suki, Nal, Tema, Mihail, and me decided to go to the rec room to play some billiard pool. Nal opened up his phone and messaged someone, then put his phone back into his pocket. Tema left the room. We continued to play. Suki ended up winning the game. Mihail and George were tired of playing, so they went to the diner hall. Soon Nal went out as well. Suki and I continued to play, but the game got a little stale after a while. Suki and I watched the movie and on the TV that was in the rec room. The movie finished, we chatted a while after that. Then we moved to the diner hall, then to the main hall. Nal, George, Mihail, Reiner were in the main hall. Nal and George told us about how Reiner accused them and questioned them for a missing knife. Realizing the implications, I was furious. Soon we all decided to leave this place, so me, Mihail, Nal, and George entered the garage while Suki and Reiner followed us. I went into my car and drove out of the mansion.
That seems like a decent enough testimony. And your alibi seems decent for the most part too.
Thank you.
Salim was taking George's alibi.
The day of the murder, start from when you arrived at the mansion.
I arrived at the mansion with my boy Joseph. Joseph may be a troublemaker, but he's a good driver. When we exited the car, Jack Don's car had entered the garage as well. Jack greeted us quickly, then left. I greeted Suchi, Jude, Reiner, and when they entered the garage, Joseph only hugged Suchi and left. Niall asked Jude to bring Mew, and Jude left. I was worried about what my boy was gonna pull, so I entered the main hall and went into the rec room. I suspected Joseph was playing in the rec room all by himself.
without even getting permissions, without even greeting everyone in the house, without even drinking tea first. I scolded him for his manners. He seemed very annoyed at me and entered the dark room and locked the door. I tried to reach him out through the door, but it seemed like a futile effort, so I stopped. I went outside to get a breath of fresh air after that argument. After a nice 30 or so minutes of breath of breath of the wild.
Yeah. Yeah, you see what I did there?
Yeah, yeah. I went back into the mansion to find someone to chat. I went up up the stairs, entered the lab to find Tenma and Niall was there as well. We sat together to discuss. I complained about Joseph and his manners, but the others didn't seem too interested to hear, so we soon changed the subject matter to science and recent findings, and bizarre happenings around the world. We kept talking and talking. We talked for a while, so I decided to go to the bathroom to take a dump. When I came back there and opened the door, I saw Tenma on the ground, and Niall was sitting on top of him.
That's quite surprising. Were those two gay or something?
I know, they weren't gay or... If anything, they occasionally had banters and certain arguments. We were friends, but Tenma and Niall had a bit of a cold relationship at times.
Okay, go on.
Hari opened the door to the lab and told us that dinner was ready. We should go on to the dining hall and went away. The three of us chatted about how hungry we were from talking and went to the dining hall. We quickly arrived at the dining hall. Jude and Yumiko went and returned to the dining hall with Marion, and we began eating. I asked Tenma to give me his test tubes and chemical collection that he promised to give me a while ago. He was happy to give it to me, but worried that bringing down all these things would be a hassle. I told him that I already brought a trolley, so it wouldn't be a problem. But Tenma said tubes and chemicals were upstairs, so I realized my stupidity. But regardless, I asked to put the trolley in the main hall to at least make it easier for the tubes and chemicals to be carried. Tenma agreed. I entered the garage and opened the back door of Mikhail's cargo van and pulled out the trolley and brought it to the main hall. I also put a white sheet that was on the trolley to cover the chemicals from light.
Okay, yeah. Okay, some question regarding the trolley and the chemicals. First of all, can you draw a picture of the trolley? How big was it?
It was big. It has 2 stories. The upper store was filled with the chemicals and only a few were placed at the bottom. I can draw a picture of it for you after I'm done with my alibi. As for the chemicals, I can also make a list, but generally there's a bunch of chemicals that would go bad if exposed too light for long. Also, a lot of the chemicals were poisonous and would give you a bad case of throat burn and even kill you if you drank them. But thankfully, no one was stupid enough to drink from it. At least I think so. Me, Suchi, Niall, Jack, and Mikhail went to the rec room to play some billiard. After we played a while, Niall opened his phone and messaged someone to put his phone back in the pocket. Tenma became quiet and left. We continued to play. Suchi ended up winning the game, so Mikhail and I were tired of playing, and so we went into the dining hall. I decided to smoke while Mikhail left the dining hall quietly. Niall arrived next to me, and together we smoked and talked all about the news. We kept talking and talking, and after a while we finished our talk. We went to the main hall to see Joseph and into the garage. Joseph and Ryan entered the main hall from the garage, and I told Joseph to go home without me since I had planned on. Joseph went into the garage. Rainer had started pestering me and Niall about our whereabouts and told us that the knife was missing. The nerve for him to suspect us. I yelled at him, saying that he falsely accused us. Accusing us of attempted murder.
I mean, George voice is really good.
Niall also suggested.
Yeah, it just takes a toll on the
Oh, definitely, yeah, it's
the
hard
voice. Sometimes I
voicing.
just need some water. Sometimes.
Niall also suggested that we should leave this mansion before any trouble came up. I completely agreed with him. However, we still asked Rainer to help us find Mikhail. We entered hallway 1A. Niall and I went straight to the library and looked for Mikhail in every nook and corner of the. When we exited Rainer was not there, but soon he came out of the kitchen. When the three of us went back to the main hall, we encountered Mikhail. Tucci and Jack entered the main hall as well. Niall told Rainer, but Niall and I told Rainer's bold accusations. Jack, Mikhail, Niall, and me decided to leave this place. We entered the garage while Suchi and Rainer followed us. I almost forgot about the trolley, so I went back. Niall and I pushed the trolley into the cargo section of Mikhail's car nicely. Jack had already gone and was not there to help. After the trolley was placed inside the car, Niall entered Mikhail's car and he drove off. All three of us entered a nearby car. 2 a.m. We got a little drunk, but Mikhail managed to bring us both to our houses. My family members helped bring the trolley into my research room. I pulled off the white sheet to examine the cool shit that I had got and went to
Suddenly he
bed.
talks about
I
more.
got a call early in the morning about. Yeah.
Cool
I
shit.
I got a. I got a call early in the morning about the tragedy that happened from the police and came as soon as I can. As soon as I can.
Understandable. I still need a list of chemicals and the trolley picture.
Of course.
Alright.
You can definitely check out the trolley picture. Yeah,
Nice.
pressing the trolley and there's a new section called picture now. It's
Picture. Average person. Trolley. But how about we put a pause on it there and we can continue another time?
yeah, definitely. It's taking. We've made plenty of progress, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
My voice just gets tired after 4 or 5 hours.
Okay.